everybody, and welcome to Rob and Suzi's allotment adventure, part 17. It's Sunday the 14th of April, and the sun is shining for once. So we'll give you a quick tour, and we're going to show you my way of planting second early potatoes as well when we get down there. Suzi's going to hopefully hold the camera, hopefully without falling over, and I'll show you how I've come up with an idea of doing it, but it might be the same as a few others, I don't know. But we'll give you a quick walk down here. We'll start off with the pear tree, and I've spotted a tiny little ladybird in there, which is mainly black with red wings, which I've not seen one like that before. I'm going to have to research what that one is. Got the forget-me-not in full bloom. Still nothing in the pond, I'm afraid, and I'm sure there's some small aquatic bugs and things, but nothing in the way of frogs, toads, newts that I've spotted. Hey ho. And you'll see that we've finally got the string lines up, and I'm making a start on the path, leveling it out. It's been wanting to be done since the very first day I got it, but it didn't have a path when we arrived. It was just a sort of a track, and with Suzi's recovery from her meningitis, she's a bit unsteady on her feet, bless her. So I'm going to get this nice and level, put a weed membrane down, get some wood chip, and that'll help her be a bit more stable. So we've got a bed here prepared, as you can see over there, and the spuds chitted ready for going in. We'll come back here in a minute. And the purple sprouting broccoli has become yellow flowering broccoli over the last couple of days, so I've had to harvest what I could. The rest of it I'm just going to leave for the bees and various other bugs to get some pollen, and the pigeons can take off it what they want, and then the rest will get ripped out when I need the bed, and it'll go in the compost bin. Smash the stalks up because they'll be quite woody. Still got some leeks to be harvested. They're going to have to come up in the next couple of days because they're starting to go to seed. See one there, that one is starting to go to seed there, look. So I think there must be the temperature that's making them bolt. So they're going to have to come up because I think they'll lose the flavour. Right, in here we have got 30 what I call new potatoes, first early potatoes, which are typical. Pick up the one that hasn't got the, no, that one hasn't got the, oh, here we go, Sharps Express. So they're my first early potatoes, new potatoes, whatever you want to call them. So they've gone in at 2 foot apart, 6 inches deep. Then we've got the onion sets have finally gone in. They're starting to come. I actually put them a little bit deeper this year. What have we got? Stuttgarters have gone in at this end. I need to get some things made for that. And then we've got some overwintered leeks. No idea what variety because they were donated from somebody on the allotment. Compost bins filling up, and then I've tarted up the strawberry beds, put 20 new plants in at this end to renovate them a bit. They was getting a bit tired, I think. And this end I've weeded, thinned out slightly. It was just too dense with plants. There was just too many in there, and the pollinators couldn't get to the flowers properly, and I couldn't get to the fruit to harvest them. So it's not a lot of good if you can't harvest what fruit there is. You're just donating it to the slugs. This side we've got the golden raspberries are already starting to flower. All of these, every one of those that's a flower should become a golden raspberry, I hope. So they should be spot on this year. I put those in last May, I think it was. So, and they seem to be a spring and autumn flowering, because I definitely got some fruit early and some in the autumn as well. That's the rest of the soft fruits, the gooseberries. I'm not a big fan of gooseberries, but the plants were here when we came, so I'll keep them and give them away. Right, Suze, you want to come and be camera lady? And we'll go and plant a couple of spuds, show the viewers how I've done it. Say morning, Susie.
Morning, Susie.
She's a wally. Oh, here's a rhubarb, constantly flowering. I must have taken 6 flower stalks off this unforced rhubarb. It's just, don't know, just really wants to flower this year. Oh, we'll take a lid off and see how the forced rhubarb is. Oh, I've got some nice, well, I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. Well, there's some nice long thin pink stems in there again. It'll just come back up again. Needs squishing. In fact, while Susie's getting in position, I'll go and show you how many it sounded wrong. Show you how much of a slug problem we've got on here. I'll work this nicely semi-finished pathway. And I'll show you just under this thing how many slugs are in residence. Look at those. I don't know if the camera is on too. Look at how many slugs we get on here, look. They're an absolute pain in the backside. I'm all for my wildlife, but I'm not having a year like last year where things get decimated by slugs. So they're going to have some beer traps set. They're going to go get squished with something nasty and pointy. Luckily I've got a brother who's got a pub, so I can get beer slops, whatever you want to call them, for free, and set some beer traps. Right, I'll hand you over to Susie, who's going to walk this way, and she's going to hold the camera nice and steady, hopefully without falling over.
I can't see where I'm pointing it.
We'll just go in the general direction. We'll get the general idea. You can face it up towards me, sort of thing, if you want. So, oh, I've done this wrong already. Right, I'll show you. Just go back a bit. Don't trip over your stick. Right. Ridging tool from Wolf Garten. Absolutely fantastic bit of kit. Instead of ridging them up and planting them under the ridge, I've decided to drag a furrow like this. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know, but if you think that if these come up in the next fortnight or 3 weeks, we might still get a frost. So if you do this, this gives you a ridge of soft soil, even though this is nice clayey stuff and it's not very, you can see it's a bit hard. That gives you some soil there that if they come up and you're due a frost, that you can just nip up here, get a fork or a rake and cover the tops over and not lose them to the frost.
Is the red light supposed to be flashing?
Yes, that just means it's recording.
Okay.
Alright, so, and I get one of these plug tools. I don't know what it's, I got it free with the dibber. Get that. Go in 6 inches. Takes you a nice plug out, if you can see. Drop it out there. Handful of chicken manure pellets in there. Your potato with the spruts at the top, like that, and then you can just break off the plug that you've taken out, put it on top, planted. Easy as that.
Do another one.
Alright, boss. So I'm doing these at 12-inch centres. It's a bit damp, this soil, to be doing it, but they've got to go in. Take that plug out. Chicken manure pellets in there. Potato. And the spruts at the top. Down into that, and then get that and just place it on the top.
Simples.
Simples. Exactly. Me a cat.
Whoops.
Okay, well, everybody's gone all over the world. Get it up straight, else it's a bit drunk. Right, I'm going to go before she falls over. Sorry for the blurry vision there, everybody. Everybody thought the tellies had fell over, or their phones, whatever they're watching it on. Thanks for watching anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe.